ウバー、ジグルジグル。
Sweet mother of bobbers. That's what we're dealing with today. Honestly, this may not come as a surprise, but this design, I'm like neutral, this ain't it, chief sort of dealio. But yeah, this is who we're going for today. Congratulations, Taters. You're first. I was so distracted by my OBS technical issues that I forgot to cut the ads. So you know what? We're running them now. And we're just gonna stare at this for 3 minutes. Just kidding. For 3 minutes, what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to go over the rudimentary of the event without actually doing the event. And I'm gonna do it as slow as I fucking can. Today's team, lemon ginger, good stuff. But back to Lainey. Let's look at all the event stuff. They added so many event things. They added the event itself. They got this thing where we just claim premium pulls. That's fine. They added whatever this is. I think this is one of those silly event things with story in it. They added another skin to the skin gotcha. Ugh. And I like this one a lot more than I like Ku Klux Booby Skin Beach whatever. Whoa, but you could see it? I can't. Oh well. They added the Bubaneshka skin for Bubaneshka 2 Electric Boogaloo, complete with a Lamborghini. She's about to sell me a fucking scam book, I guess. Wait, it's not in the garage, never mind. They added this. I want this. This is nice. I like this. Give me this. In fact, let's get this. How much does it cost? $10 for this. Does it have... Oh, it does! It has bonuses. You could get a different top. You can get a see-through top. I like this top. What about the skirt? You can remove the skirt. I like the skirt. You could get different socks. Lady, please wear socks with your shoes unless you want fucking blisters. Oh my god. This is fine. You spending money, fucking dummy? Yes. Wait, what's this? I have 376 days and 13 hours to... That's not even the outfit! Get this shit out of my face! No. Why would they advertise a different outfit for when I'm looking at another proper... Holy shit, there's barely anything there on that bikini. Which one? This one? It's fine. But I like this. What else is there? There's the Helen trial, which we will do. There's the Sakura trial, which we've already done. There's the Leva trial, which we've already done. There's the previous event. There's this shit. Let me just claim this shit. I forgot to claim this shit. Yes, I completed the event. Get everything. Yay! I did the cat event. Fucking AI ass looking cat, even though this artwork predates AI. I don't like this event. This event's just meh. But let's do the Helen trial. What is Helen all about? She has a banner, so you can pull her banner. I hardly know her. Okay, that's Helen. Combat mommy. I already have a mommy. I do have a mother. A mother too? Oh, I can be funny sometimes. Hello, leg. Hello, butt. Hello, Bubaneshka. Hello, thigh strap. Hello, metal pipe. Hello, brush. Hello, what is this camera angle? Okay. I like the dress design, though. It's got, like, those little star sparkle. There's a flower! There was a flower! Yes! Okay. And she has sunglasses, too. Commander, I've prepared a bed for you to rest on. Really? I want my own damn bed. Flower? I hardly know her! So, Commander, would you like to have a dinner? A bath? Or perhaps... I do need a bath, actually. Wait, no I don't. I do need dinner. I have dinner. So tonight's dinner, I'm once again eating my depresso meals. Because I'm Asian, I just cook rice every day. I mixed some rice with leftover chicken and thought it'd be funny if I threw some sun-dried tomatoes in here. I made the most Asian ghetto-ass pizza pasta rice mixture. It's something. It's edible. I sustain myself somehow. How about starting with a delicious dish? I think I'll take my fucking rice amalgam. Thank you. Hey, let's begin the training then. It'll be break time after this. You're depressing me with that shit. I am clinically diagnosed with major depression. I'm allowed to depress you. Helen is a Bulwark class doll who can take on damage from her teammates and shield them, thus increasing their survivability. She can also support freeze dolls by reducing their skill cooldowns. By stacking Icy Edge, she increases her damage and can convert defense to attack, enhancing her attack power. Power? I'll fucking fix you right now. Fucking good luck, dude. Can't be fixed. Maternal care. Mommy? Question mark? Nah, I'm more of a mother 3 kind of. Apply sucker? I refuse to correctly pronounce that. This is now sucker to all allies. If said allies are near Helen when damage is taken, Helen shares that damage with them. Oh my god, so she's literally Handudis, but worse. Also removes taunt and fear effects. Fuck. After using the skill, Helen gains extra command. Okay. Covering charge. Selects a nearby tile and lands on it. Cleanses debuffs for all allies in an area. Okay, so she's actually really fucking good. And applies Frost Barrier to them. Okay, the effectiveness of shield applied and amount of stability recovered increases with the number of allies along the path. After this skill, Helen gains extra movement and can use her basic attack. So Helen's pretty fucking cracked. She's better than I thought. Banner Watch? You mean High Guard? applies attack. Holy fuck! Level 3? To all allies while reducing ultimate skill cooldown for all freeze dolls, excluding herself. Gains extra command after using this skill. So her passive. Fearless Valkyrie, immune to effects including reducing healing received, preventing being healed, and converting healing to damage. At the start of the battle, Helen's defense and max HP are increased. At the start of the tune, Helen gains Confectance, recovers HP, and cleanses all debuffs. That is so she's the Energizer Bunny. I'm the Energizer Bunny. Depending on the number of instances of damage taken by herself, Helen gains Icy Edge, increasing her crit and freeze by basic attacks. When Helen has Icy Edge, her basic attack damage is increased. Before making attack, Helen increases her attack. She could go for a long while? Yes. All 3 of her abilities don't do damage, except for her basic attack. That's pretty neat, actually. I think she's the first doll to do that, where none of her abilities do damage. Only her basic attack does damage. Which, despite that, she's pretty fucking cracked. So let's go ahead and not skip this. And let's just see how things play out. Go, Wawa! With the Wawilk. Fucking Wawilk. I am so glad Wawa is the tea time lady for the current week of tea time. We also get Alva. Now for my Ice Gym, I might, because she gives shield, I might forego Suomi and instead use Bubaneshka 2. I could call her Helen, but that's not funny. I also like how it still keeps the casual BGM for this. We're gonna be here a while. I'm already... Aren't you supposed to go first? Because of the buff? It's fine. Okay. That's fine. Go Helen's Melons! She didn't ult. Okay, now she ult. She's a flag twirler! I hardly know her! I wonder what her ult is with her dress. I do like the dress, especially since it teases my favorite shade of blue. But at the same time, it's like, man, I'm just built wrong. That's all. My brain is not wired correctly. I cannot appreciate this the same way that everyone else does. But you know what? I appreciate it in my own way. This is fine. Oh, I win. Very cool. We have the premium currency. We could pull for her immediate. I win. I win the trial. They give you premium currency for the trial. Very cool. Let's just see what she's all about. Okay, we already saw that animation. What does her weapon do? User's defense is increased by 15 and damage from basic attacks is increased by 25. That is insane. At the end of the action, recovers 5% HP. If I knew it was going to be like that, I wouldn't have gotten Laney's weapon off stream. So we're back to 75-25, which I think is fine. How fine is her regular weapon? Damage dealt to enemy targets with freeze-type debuffs is increased by 10%. Honestly, this is fine. This is actually fine. We don't need her regular weapon, because this is flat 10%. Her ultimate gives 25, which is neat. But it also gives HP regen, which I don't think will be that necessary. As well as extra defense, which is, if she's a defense doll, yeah, I don't really see myself needing this. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I like this. And 25% is nice. But I think 10% is just fine. Anyway, let's pull Helen, because Helen, let's see if we can get the Helen's Melons. Just kidding. I'm reminded of one summer when my mom kept bringing me watermelons. It's all like, ooh, I got this watermelon on discount at the grocery store. So here's a full-ass watermelon. I'm all like, thanks, I'm gonna try to eat this before it goes bad. The next fucking week, she gave it again, and I was still not even halfway through that first melon. He's getting groomed into melons? No. Watermelon? melons are okay until you realize you have to eat them like non-stop with every meal throughout summer before it goes bad. It got to the point where I straight up told my mom, no more melons, please. Please, no. I do not need more watermelon. So fortunately, I now get like one whole watermelon a month, which is a lot more manageable. Anyway, we didn't get Helen's melons this time, but we'll get her sometime. Aw, dang it. 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 Wife! We got my wife. Very cool. She's actually the reason why I picked up the game. I mean, G11 was streaming it, and then I saw her, and I'm all like, yep, I like this game now. So, thank you, wife, for existing. I knew I could count on you. Alright. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay. This is fine. I didn't even get the lame version of her weapon, but... oh, well. Wait. Oh, not shop. Go back. I'm at 69 pulls to pity. Nice. Anyway. Before we get into the game, there was some new stuff on the crew deck. Long stream day, by the way. And tomorrow, too. But they gave us this, and I'm gonna see what it is. I hope it's silly cutscenes. Please be silly cutscenes. Stellar fragrance. Imagine the smell. G36 compiles the list of supplies needed for the party, and Springfield gives out work assignments. She and G36 take charge of the menu, while Wawa and Quinoa make drinks. Click anywhere to exit. Silly cutscenes! Manager, I finished making a list of the ingredients and materials we'll need for the party.
Hi.
Thank you for your hard work, Sentadesi. Considering the estimated workload needed, we won't have enough time to fully prepare. Not with that attitude! Don't worry, Miss Groza will handle supply procurement, so all we need to do is confirm the ingredients needed for the party catering. Okay, I didn't realize it was partially voiced, but okay. We're making a cake! Donkey's cake video comes to mind. Bake me a cake. Look at all these preferred flavors and desired decorations. Why are there so many specific requirements for the cake? I'm not sure about the others' tastes, so I had everybody make a wish list of the food and drink they wanted. Any request for a specific flavor has a chance of being granted. Can I have a drink that will make my... Can I have a drink that'll make my heart race? They gotta shift the camera instead of just having the nameplate. I want a hot beverage that'll help let me sleep at night and not have to work the next day. Yo, just microwave some ZQL. Don't do that, actually. Who's submitting these childish requests? Well, not every request needs to be granted. Are you kidding me? Since they've made the request, there's no reason why we can't do it. Takero will not disappoint its patrons. Bit late for that. You seem very motivated, Wawa. Want to try my new dish? Making a cake to suit everyone's taste is tricky, and I'm still working on refining the recipe. I'll help by finding the decorations and tableware on your list. It's definitely not because I have insecurities about it. I'll be counting on you then, Wawa. G36 and I will take care of the party menu. Hey, I'll do it too. Yo, this is that meme where everybody's holding those red party cups and just staring at you like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, why are they all staring at me? What did I say? G36 will be making cookies while I'd be making a mini cake. Oh, okay. I guess they're counting on me. I can do this. My cookie recipe is still very lacking, and I'll need your suggestions, Master. Who do I like more? Well, that's an easy pick. Are you sure you want to select G36? Yes. Master, do you have any suggestions regarding the cookies for the party? Cookies are meant to be convenient snack food, so focus on making them... You need to make them oatmeal raisin, but with the texture of chocolate chip. That is the most delightfully devilish way we can do it.
承りました。
I will adjust the recipe based on your suggestions. Okay. The cookies will have a milder taste to suit a dance, but milder? I heart! If there are any snacks you'd like to eat, I can attempt to create them for you. Food I want to eat, Well, I'm staring at it. This. Miss Quinoa mentioned making me eat sweet and sour pork before this. Manager felt I would take too much of her time. It kept her from joining the party. Yeah, cooking's already a big drain on your time. You don't need to go any further with trouble on my part.
心が躍ります。
Seeing as the cake and the cookies will be finished ahead of time, I'm very interested in the party.
ご主人様。
Oh yes, do you have any preferences for how the cookies should look? Gingerbread. Looks don't matter as much as taste, do they? And so they built the cookies in the shape of the twin tower. Putting all your feelings into cooking is the way to make the food that's filled with love, as manager calls it. Filled with love, you say? I think I know what to do. Alright, they are... I'm not making that joke. I stand beside G36 and make the cookies with her. Soon, a batch of heart-shaped cookies is completed. Yay! That's the second thing I was gonna say. Let's pick the best-looking one and use it as a template. That ought to make the baking the rest easier. Your cookies are more delicious than mine, Matt. You're literally the maid. You can't say that. You're supposed to be the chef. I'd have helped a little, just a bit. I think I understand what manager was trying to say. You don't have a voice module equipped? That's unfortunate. Gather the needed items and information needed for the party. Well, Wawa, here you are. So I'm gonna have to talk to my wife first. Hello, wife! She's gonna blue screen. Do the needful? I'm doing the needful. Let's look at the preparation work. She's completely voiced! I need to work harder. Everyone's preparing for the party. Is there anything I can do to help? Ask around for what everyone likes. I'll do my best. Okay. Thanks, wife. Let's talk to We don't need to buy unnecessary decorations just for this party. There's suitable decorative materials on the Elmo and tableware that can be used for the party. We can just use them directly. She's glaring the same way every girl glares at me, and it's very relatable. Just like the mugs that can hold the coffee. I think everyone has those. As for decorations, there are many of our friends who have already suggested using their own supplies to make decorations for the party. I refuse to believe that. I am aware of the effect I have on women. Looks like I'll be skipping the text too fast. There'll still be a need to make some basic purchases. I'm just trying my best to reduce unnecessary expenditures. Lamau, just blow it all on gotcha. In order to save time and costs, we can exclude dishes which are too troublesome to make. Boy, do you wear a clown wig to public? Maybe. It's not troublesome, though. Cooking is the most direct way for a person to convey their feeling to others. No. You could try talking to them. That doesn't always work. In fact, that usually does. Jesus fucking Christ. That is so loud! I never... God damn it.
I started a nightclub for men with erectile dysfunction. It was a total flop, and nobody came.
Car! I heard that one! I've heard you tell that one before! Your joke! While your joke is good, I've heard you tell that one before. Your joke supply is starting to... God damn it. The reason why I'm working hard isn't just for this party. Wawa, have you figured out what you're gonna make for the party? You're gonna make my day. So far, I haven't found anything that tastes better than a caramel Wawa.
When I was younger, I had a job as a shop window mannequin.
Mannequin?
I held that position for a long time.
That one's good. That one's good. You definitely... I shit you not. You tell that to a VTuber, and there is a very non-zero chance that they'll be like, "What's a Maniquin?" Like, bruh. I'm willing to bet $1 on it. Like, damn. Only by carefully sampling it can you truly understand the complex flavors of the caramelized coffee. Every caramel macchiato I've ever had, I might as well be drinking black coffee with, like, sugar, because all the caramel just sinks to the bottom and doesn't mix at all. Today's grass touching kicked your ass. Well, Lamau, just kick it back. I'll prepare different flavors of caramel macchiato. There's different flavors? Is there a tomato flavor? You take a drill to it, boy, drill the bottom of the cup and just have it flow into my mouth? That would...
What do you call two lesbians in a closet? A liquor cabinet.
Liquor? I hardly know. Okay. Okay. Let's play the... That sounds good. Can I try some ahead of time? Perfect timing. You mean like right now? Let's finish party preparations. Yeah, let's do it right now. Get that zoom in. Yeah. Wait, is there a minigame? Ooh, minigame. This isn't cooking. What the fuck? Why do I have to play soccer with guns to cook something? I have some data points I'd like to clarify with everyone. Let's finish this daily training first. Why are... This better not be a fucking soccer mode, I swear to God. Okay, let's use my Wawa. My Groza. Where's my Groza? She's down here. My Groza. Where is Bunny? Where is Banooey Canoey? There you are. And then there's... Hey. Eliminate all enemies. Okay. We just have to kill them. I went from 5 minutes of go to 2 minutes of slow. Right back to 6 minutes of Grand Prix. Corrected to go. Understandable. Have a great day. Did you just slap it enough time to cook it like a normal doll? Fucking the slap cooking method. Whenever someone says they're cooked, you can genuinely say not yet and then slap them. And say you're doing the slap cooking method. Now you're cooked. That's also 110 streak. You haven't missed a stream in about 6 months. I miss my own damn stream sometimes. How have you not missed a stream when I've missed a stream? Huh? 110 streak is fucking wild though. Holy shit. Thanks for streaking for so long. It's definitely one of the things doable, I guess. I'm just finding it wild that I'm still streaming that long. Did she just throw? Yeah, she does throw her axe. Triple digits, gang. One of these days, I'm gonna stream on a weekend morning and you guys are gonna forget to check the VOD and then it's gonna reset your stream. Then again, I'm pretty vocal about when I'm streaming outside of my scheduled times. But who knows, it might happen. And by that, I mean, if it does happen, it'll be completely by accident somehow. One of these days, I'm gonna open up OBS to make some edits, and I'm accidentally gonna hit go live. And that's gonna count as a stream. Watch an eligible clip? I don't think that counts. I may look most of the time, but I ain't gonna miss my friend's stream. Fucking friend zoned already? Damn. It's only been, what, how many years? Wait, it counts? Damn. I guess we could just have a bot watch the clip for me. A dumbass slime woman keep going on and off like 12 times. Well, sounds like a her issue and not a me. Do I look like a dumbass slime woman? Because I'm not a slime woman. I'm not even a slime. Understandable, have a great day. The cake's almost finished. I can trouble you to help me with some taste testing, Commander. We still have a few days until the party officially begins, and I can tweak the recipe to perfection based on your suggestions. Okay. Alright. For tasting the cake, There is one last step. Oh boy, the last step?
そう
Oh, Wawa's coming in clutch with a USB. I've gotten the data for making the icing mold.
よかったです
Wait, is that the Elmo? We're making an Elmo cake? Tickle me Elmo? That's right. I've considered many designs for the cake topper. Topper?
あら
However, in the end, I decided to make a model of the Elmo out of fondant. He's quite fond of Ant.
ありがとうございます
All we need is the basic visual data for the Elmo, and then we can scale it down to make a perfect replica of the Elmo from icing. You don't need to do that. It's gonna melt or otherwise be consumed.
奉仕は完璧に
Alright, what's next? They're gonna model me and stick it on top?
指揮官
We'll be counting on you for the cake's appearance, Commander. Oh, well, shit. This is just a test cake for the party, so please feel free to let your imagination run wild. Uh-oh. Never tell me to do this.
もちろんです
Also, thank you, G36, for doing the Studio Shaft head turn pose. Very cool. You can change your design at any time if you're not happy with it. You still have a few days until the party, and we will use your design to bake the cake for you. Bake me a cake. Bake me a cake. Bake me a cake. Well, we're done with the Elmo. Wait, no, we're not. There's more? Is this just the event? Am I just gonna start the event tomorrow? Because if this is an Elmo special cake. Okay. Oh no, I blew it up! Ah! Well, I got a cake. I got the layer cake. I just said that. Okay, cool. It's okay.
お好きですか
What a surprising design. I expected nothing less of you, Commander. Well, at least you said a proper adjective this time. Now let's give it a taste. Wait, we just made it and you're cutting it up already? I've committed your decoration steps to memory, and I should be able to replicate your decoration scheme with a high degree of accuracy. I just think it's a bit of a shame. I don't think it's a bit of a shame. We went to so much effort to bake this cake, but it's already being cut to pieces right after being made.
ありがとうございます
The charm of food lies in the moment of its tasting. Surely its maker would— Don't call me Shirley, fool! Surely its maker would be happy to know what someone important was eating it.
指揮官
Commander, how does it taste? Why you gotta look at me like that asking that particular question? Not bad.
もう少し改善の余地がありそうです
Sweeter? Not at all. Taste-wise, the sweetness of the fruit filling is enough. So you like the filling, then? I will consider adding more fruit to it.
もちろんです
Thank you for your feedback, Commander. Okay. Ask Quinoa about the progress for drinks catering for the party. Where's Quinoa? There's Quinoa. Hi, Quinoa.
指揮
God, she's funny.
官
Commander!
食べてみて
Wawa and I were working on the drinks for the party. Come get some suggestions. I like how if you drink Wawa's caramel macchiato during tea time, it gives the poisoned visual overlay as you walk about. Do we really need to bother the commander about this sort of thing? You're trying to guess the commander's preferences, weren't you? Wouldn't it be faster if you just asked him directly?
任せて
Commander, come try my drink. I guarantee it'll make your heart race.
味見してもらいたいだけだから
Wawa.
強いて言うなら
I would recommend you try the Wawa. What kind of race, though? Formula E. Just kidding, it's GT3.
味見してもらいたいだ
Of
け
course, it's not because I can't make anything else. But can you even make this? It's because I have more confidence in making caramel macchiatos as compared to other drinks. Please give me a caramel macchiato then. I'm curious about just what you'll make. This reminds me of that scene in home movies where Coach McGurk becomes a bartender, but he absolutely sucks at it. And some guy's all like, give me a sex on the beach. He's like, all right, here you go. And he cracks open a beer and hands us like, sir, this is a beer. It's like, nah, that's a sex on the beach, man. Would you like yours a little sweeter or a little more bitter? Both. Give me that stupidly bitter taste with the bittersweet aftertaste. That's Jepson's Malort. Give me bitter. little more bitter. You hesitated for a moment, Commander. The smell of caramel and coffee is really relaxing. I'll give you bitter. Why? Bitter? I hardly know. The first thing you taste is the bitterness of the coffee, which is then balanced by the sweetness of the caramel. Bitter? I might have. Hang on. Isn't this a bit too much caramel? Is it really okay to put so much caramel into your coffee? Let's try it, Commander. My lord, it's very bitter. It is. All right, I'll give it a try. Are you sure it's not too sweet? Commander, are you worried that the drink I made won't taste good enough? Yes. While I might not be good as manager in making cakes, I'm pretty sure I can't go wrong with caramel macchiatos. It's just your name. Good. I can understand why you like them so much. Started to like Wawa, too. Okay. What the heck? Why are you saying this all of a sudden? I have a friend like this. Simply didn't expect you to be so good at this. Nothing. It's just that I studied up a lot on caramel macchiatos. So, autism. Fuck yeah, let's go. Making them wasn't hard or anything. If you'd like, I can teach you how. I can safely say that I'm a pro when it comes to making them. Your dorm poses say otherwise. You should try making one too. Okay. But my tea time is full. Alright. Debut of the commander's drink. Here we go. Chop up these limes. Oh god. I turned the limes into the Elmo Special Blend. Beverages handcrafted by the commander with delicious drinks added at everyone's suggestion. Taste is a mystery, but perfectly captures the commander's improvisational style. I definitely want to taste what macchiato smells. You don't drink coffee, unless you do. I can't remember which of my few friends don't drink coffee. Because what the fuck? You do? Well, shit. Wait. How did you survive at SakuraCon? Because I just used the hotel coffee. Ah, so good! Commander, you're really good at this. Well, I had a recipe, so making a drink wasn't exactly difficult. It's that simple. I can taste the feelings you put in it, Commander. Are you sure about that? When the party comes, we'll make the best dishes ever. We'll make sure our food and drinks will carry our feelings with them. Okay. Yay! I got a couch. Can I equip the couch? How do I equip, like, actually, how do I actually equip the couch? Let's leave the soiree, and let's see, if I press tab, is that how you do it? E? Oh, that ain't it. X. The fuck is all this? Daily function assistant settings? Huh? Okay, how do I change the couch? Which button changes the couch? Is it... I'm just gonna press all of them. Oh, not that one. Is it... That opens the map. Okay, we don't need the map. F2 brings up... Oh wait, it's F1. There we go. Let's go ahead and... Wait. I thought I could unlock something. Nope. Wait, this is how you unlock things. How do I change things? F4, that's how. Okay. I can now go to couch? No, that's chair. Couch. I have a green couch and the blue couch that I just unlocked. Let's use the blue couch. Yeah. That is like the only customization I've done. They sell customizations for lots of money. Like real money. Some of it looks pretty good, but honestly, blue couch is all you need. Let's head back. A bit small, but I'll take them. What? It's just a couch. And with that, let's see if we can get Helen again. Use Doritos. I want to use up my Doritos before my premium currency. There we go. Okay. let's go gambling. I won't be blue when I'm done with them. Actually, you know what? Never mind. If you shine blue light at them, they will. You know what? Don't worry about it. You'll make Ness sad. I like blue. Give me blue. Becky, let me smash. I got blue. I got dang it. I got dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay. Aw, dang it. Well, we got Nemesis. I am looking forward to Nemesis's lore because she can't really communicate except for that one time when she got a translator module for tea time. But where did it say expanding? Huh? Who said that? Hey, we even got her gun. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll take that. Oh, we didn't get Helen, but now, like 40 minutes into the stream, we can now go into the event. Where the hell is everything? I'm covering the story mode and the challenge mode. The Starlight Gala is... Wait, we just did that. Let's head back. So they just transport you directly to the crew deck from there. And back here. Mission objective. Oh, there's more phases. Okay. I'll collect all those later. Where is the supply mode? Excuse me? Like, actually, where's supply? Oh, it's hidden within the story thing. I can go story and supply. That's nestled. Such words have to be expressed in some form for me to laugh at them. You have standards. And the text in the stream. Okay. Well, let's do the story. Slumbering nightmare. An erased existence leaves traces behind as destiny continues marching forward. That's okay. I'm gonna do my Destiny 2. I'm not. Is this voiced? 1 week after the explosion at... So that's where we are in the timeline. But there's been so many explosions, I can't remember which one. Are we just directly continuing from the Lumi event? The Elmo continues his sprint through the desolate, empty wilds. Okay, so I think this is before all that. We paid a bitter cost to break out from that. Oh, wait, no, this is right after it. We're continuing from the guerrilla event. Okay, in order to escape the URNC's forces, we were forced to pass up several resupply opportunities. Instead, we had to move repeatedly between satellite cities. This back and forth movement continued until we finally shook off our pursuers. Damn. All maintenance work on the dolls had only just been completed today. It was only through the support of underground brokers that our combat squads could be kept running, albeit with great difficulty. Even so, the Elmo only dared to move within the utmost treacherous areas of the Yellow Zone. We hid ourselves in the wilderness like an injured beast, hiding all traces of our advance, afraid that a movement too abrupt would invite the bounty hunters to encircle us once more. We had to shut down power to the majority of the Elmo's facilities to conserve energy and evade our pursuers. Only the most crucial equipment still runs. Hey yo, the hot dog maker, let's go. Such as the equipment inside the med bay. Sparse sunlight filters through the window, painting faint splotches of light upon the floor above the med bay. The rays illuminate the interior. They cannot dispel the heavy, chilling stillness that hangs in the air. I sit on the edge of the hospital bed with cell phone carefully changes the dressing on my abdominal wound. Farewell gift from Liv! Alright, because I got shot. Though not life-threatening, the tearing pain still lingers, gnawing at.
指揮官、あと少しでいいので休んでてください。
Don't tell me it'll all be over soon. That means I'm gonna die. I do appreciate them not skipping through the timeline too much and just continuing into the next story node. But okay. I glance down at a freshly applied white bandages around my waist and shake my head. SMH my head.
私ならもう平気だ。それよりヘレナは
Helena? Oh yeah, we got Helena back. Cell phone shakes her head. Her gaze follows mine to a small figure beside me. Helena lies quietly on a bed, her eyes tightly shut, her complexion as pale as a sheet of fragile paper. Rescuing Helena from the underground laboratory, her condition continued to deteriorate. Even upon our swift return to the Yellow Zone, Helena's weakened state showed no sign of improvement, and indeed appeared to be progressively worsening. No. I Except for a brief period of lucidity on the day she returned to the Elmo, Helena kept falling into a state of semi-consciousness, with her daily periods of deep sleep growing ever longer.
朝栄養剤を投与したんですけど、まだ目を覚ましていません。このままではヘレナちゃん。
Knock knock. Who is it? An almost imperceptible knocking sound, akin to the faint friction of fingertips against the door, rather than an actual knock, interrupts cell phone's anxious statements. Should I watch old woman or swimsuit? Old lady in a swimsuit? Or ooh? I'd go ooh, honestly.
おや？
Enjoy your blue archive. Hatch slides open gently, revealing a figure with pink hair standing outside, seemingly hesitating whether to enter or not. Oh hey, it's Melanie. Okay, but fucking hates me, dude. It's Melanie! Da-da-da-da.
メラニー、どうした？
Wait a minute. We may not have gotten Helen's melons, but this girl is Melanie enough! Let's continue. Melanie does not reply immediately. Her gaze, tinged with unease, passes right over me, fixed intently on Helena in the hospital
ヘレ
bed.
ナが咲くと枯れる。
Oh no, she's speaking in broken words. This guy right here, officer, Jesus Christ! Melanie clutches the hem of her skirt, as though summoning the courage to reveal some secret.
実験室にいた時も時々こんな気持ちになるの。確か花が何かを吸収してるって。
Melanie's words are disjointed, as if she's desperately piecing together concepts and terminology she does not fully grasp. Literally me trying to speak Japanese. I look at Melanie, who seems somewhat flustered, and try my best to understand what she meant.
花、実験室、吸収。
Cell phone tilts her head for a while before slamming her fist on her palm, seemingly having come to some sort of conclusion.
もしかしてヘレナちゃんは吸収した養分を放出して花で言うと枯れ始めている。
Have you heard of Astaroth's toy? Is it a sex toy? Because I don't need toys like that. As though startled by our conversation, Helena stirs into her sleep and opens her eyes. Rotte no omocha. Oh! That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. I only by name. I have like no visuals come to mind. I only know freaking. It's fine. But wait, Helena's awake?
指揮官。
She wake!
ヘレナ、
おー、やっと起きましたねヘレナちゃん。みんな
She's
心
back.
配してたんですか？
We are so back, except not.
大丈夫。ヘレナ、頑張る。
She's dead. A smile breaks across Helena's pallid face as she struggles to rise. No, stay down. Cell phone hurriedly moves closer, helping Helena sit up as she gently smooths out the disheveled strands of her hair. Strands. Finally, the next strand-type game. Helena sits demurely, tilting her head curiously to observe the new visitor.
お前、誰？なんで同じ顔？あなたと同じルーツを持つ姉妹よ。
And so they meet. I like this one more, but it's fine.
D68。それが私の名前だった。今はメラニーだけどね。
Yay! Better name.
メラニー。どうしてここにいる？私を知ってるのか？うん。姉妹たちの存在をかすかにだけど感知できる。
Allegedly, twins can like have this sixth sense that they're connected. Allegedly. I knew a pair of twins way back in high school, and they tell stories that apparently when one twin got hurt, the other twin, who was not even near, would start crying too. Like, even though they were in completely different areas. Like the phantom pain.
あなたからは 何か特別な感じがする。
Something special? Ah, why is everyone calling me special?
ここか遥か遠くの場所にある気配みたいな。
Helena finds herself lost in recollection, as if a key had unlocked the door to her memories.
遠くの
No, don't go! Don't pass out! No! And we lost her. Helena's gaze grows distant, as though she were straining to recall something. She quickly returns to a state of weakness, much like a withering flower deprived of the sun.
指揮がごめん
Oh no.
疲れた。
Good night, I guess. Helena starts to sway with weariness before she can even finish. Cell phone standing nearby immediately steadies her. Helena closes her eyes and falls into slumber the moment cell phone lays her upon the bed. I wish I had that ability. The girl's complexion grows increasingly pallid. Her face is etched with pain and her irregular breathing becomes more apparent. Helena's recent moment of lucidity feels like a momentary illusion in the face of her current reality. Turn to Melanie.
今の話どういうことだ
Melanie steps back nervously, then continues to compose her response.
私も聞いただけで詳しくは覚えてないけど、特殊な養分がないと花は枯れるんだって。
Oh no, do we have to feed them sacrifices like they've been doing this whole time with Paradius? That would be something.
栄養剤だけではダメですか？
I'm reminded of that one visual novel where one of the characters is secretly a vampire and she eats a ton to make up for the calorie deficit that she would otherwise get from just siphoning blood. So then the main character is like, I'll offer mine, but don't get carried away. Don't worry, it's not Twilight. It's a better love story than Twilight. I wouldn't know because I didn't read Twilight, but I just imagine it is because that's how the saying goes. Actually, is Twilight a bad love story? I don't know. I don't know love stories. I don't read them. So by saying something's a better love story than Twilight, you'll need to have read Twilight first. Basically what I'm trying to say is that we need to stuff Melanie full of blood. Melanie shakes her head vigorously. Twilight was absolute ass. So I guess to a lot of you guys it was good then, because you guys see a girl bend over and you suddenly rocket somewhere and I can't relate to that, but I guess to me the story was bad. So Twilight is only good if you like rear end. Got it. Or in other words, the rear end of the story was better or some shit. I don't fucking...
なんというか、緑色の
The green type. You feed her veggies. Or radiation, one of the two.
実験室のすべてのヘレナはそれが必要だった。
Every Helen relied on the green stuff. Hey yo, 420 was a couple days ago. I like big butts and I cannot lie. The other brothers can't deny.
緑色コルフェングローザが持ち帰った資料の中に
Hey yo, they doing those old Capri Sun commercials where they turn into like these liquid formed whatevers. I remember Destiny 1's vanilla story get compared to Twilight's. Now that is a comparison.
あ、思い出しました。チルロビグの実験室から回収したデータに培養に成分不明
Wait, so they remember Cheeto Egg?
を使った記録があります。状態を安定させるのに非常に有効だとか。それのことなんじゃないですか。
We just need to do a U-turn, walk right back into the most hostile territory possible, into the ruined lab that's guarded by the entire fucking army, and grab some, right? Melanie nods.
今からその実験室を探す時間はないな。
There goes that plan.
成分はわからないのか
すみません。栄養剤の成分についての記録はありませんでした。
Maybe it's Elid blood.
それに成分が分かったとしても詳細不明のまま製造に取り掛かるのは危険です。
そうだな。やはりパラデウスの拠点から寄生
I guess we're raiding Paradius to save the girl. I would.
わかった。
The girl on the sick bed is still in deep slumber. Her eyelashes fluttered gently like a butterfly's wings, yet one could not help but worry if the next flutter would serve as the final beat. No, this isn't the time to think such things. I shake my head off to throw off the worrisome thoughts. I caress the girl's hair as I open my mouth to speak in a soft voice, as though I were making a promise.
ヘレナ、薬を探してくる。
Everybody's all about that new Pragmata game to evoke the feeling of dadhood. Girls Frontline 2 did it first.
大丈夫。すぐに良くなるさ。
Elena's body floats upward from the sickbed, as though her half-asleep self heard of my promise. Oh, she's floating? Exorcism? Three spheres gradually disassemble themselves in an azure glow and surround her. Eventually, coalesce into a blue glowing box with Helena contained within.
コルフェン、メラニー、ヘレナを頼む。
Right, she can box herself.
任せてください。
Wait,
ちゃんと面倒を見ます
can
から。
Melanie box herself too?
私も頑張る。大丈夫。きっとうまくいくよ。
Well, damn. I leave the med bay and walk straight to the bridge. The anxiety in my heart burns like a raging fire, combusting any semblance of composure I had to ash. Real storm, it seems, has yet to pass. Rose had finished downloading the latest list of bounty commissions from Brief through an encrypted network, and my name is prominently featured. It's certainly fortuitous that the picture used for my water poster only features a hastily taken, blurry side profile. Even so, we still took measures to clamp all external comm channels. Elmo alters its course once again, heading deeper into the yellow zone. As it stands, acting rashly would be unwise. We shouldn't risk drawing attention to us. Helena can no longer wait.
グローザ、イエローエリアにあるパラデウスの拠点をマップに表示させてくれ。すでに知っているものと闇ブローカーから聞いたものも含めて。
Despite being outnumbered and outgunned and undersupplied, we're still gonna take on Paradius again.
どうしたの？
ヘレナに必要な栄養剤はパラデウスの実験室にしかない。状況は一刻を争う。今はもうリビウに戻ることも前みたいにグリーンエリアを出入りすることも
We've been banned from green areas, so we need to find the green stuff on our
最
own.
良の選択だ。
了解。すぐに情報を整理して候補をピックアップする。ここ
Pick up する。
リビウからかなり離れ
Okay.
この辺は人口密度が低いし、しばらくは追っ手に見つかる心配はなさそうね。理想はエルモ号を目立たない場所に止めて体勢を整えることだけど、そうすれば実験室に向かう招待だけ出せばいいから、エルモ号を危険にさらすリスクも減るわ。
Ukluk, who had been listening in silence all along, takes over the conversation. Her voice remains composed as ever.
物資も限られてるし、補給できる場所を探すのも急務ね。見つかるといいな。ずっと警戒態勢維持する
She looks ready to collapse. Ukluk ignores Mekti's complaints with a seasoned ease. She turns to me.
指揮官、補給任務は404にお任せください。
ああ、イエローエリアの奥深くまで行けば闇ブローカーも減ってくるし、エルモ号の維持にもリソースがいる。
I guess we just keep going.
確かに臨時拠点を作った方がいいな。
そんな都合のいい場所あるのかな、あったとしてもとっくに生き袋とパラデウスに乗っ取られてるに違いないよ。
Mekti's statement throws the ops room into silence. I stare at the yellow zone's sprawling foreign map, unable to suppress a frown from surfacing on my face. Beep, 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 beep. Sudden alert sound breaks the stifling silence.
指揮官、メッセージを受信したわ。
あの信号、スーミさんです。
Wait! Right! This event has the doll community! We get to finally meet them!
スオミ、どうしてこんな時に？再生してくれ。
The call is put through. After a burst of crackling static, a familiar, anxious voice comes through.
指揮官、スーミです。突然連絡してすみません。でもどうすればいいかわからなくて。私のいる人形コミュニティのことを覚えていますか？コミュニティのいる場所が何者かに狙われています。数日前から人間の部隊から攻撃を受けて。
Did you shoot him? Oh, I guess so. A sudden boom cuts off Suomi's voice. The ensuing footage grows intermittent amidst the smoke billowing everywhere.
全力で迎え撃ちましたが、こっちは
I mean, so are we, but we might as well go. Uh-oh. Bang! Bang, 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 bang! More intense gunfire can be heard through the call. We even hear some of the frantic, disjointed sounds amidst the noise. Like, Swami, come help us! We can't just not help her. Swami's voice abruptly ceases after yet another tremendous boom, before she can give the coordinates. The call is severed. Last signal transmitted contains only a set of coordinates. Oh, they got through. Helen grabs my hand in a panic. Dispatch.
あちらは一刻を争う状況だ。考えすぎだといいが、このタイミングできすぎじゃないか。
Too convenient.
何者かが私たちをおびき出すための芝居だとでも言うの。でもさっきのメッセージに偽造や乗っ取りの形跡はなかったわ。
They're playing 5D chess!
今はまだわからない。だが身を隠している人形コミュニティが見つかって利用される可能性は低い。逆に言えば足がつくリスクを冒してまで助けを求めるほど逼迫した状況ということになる。グローザ、スオミの送った座標をマップにマークしてくれ。
Rosa swiftly marks a flashing red dot on the map. I study the set of coordinates marked on the map, weigh my options briefly, then issue my orders.
計画変更だ。スオミの座標へ向かう。総員警戒態勢。メッセージが本当なら助ける。
I mean, ask and you shall receive, I guess. That's how
そ
it
の
works.
後は予定通りパラデウスの施設を探す。
A springboard.
これが
Okay.
罠だったら。
Hey! Streaking! This man's streaking. Back to reset streak. Understandable. Have a great day.
スオミを敵から救出する。
Enjoy the multiple streaks. 3, 5, 7, and then 10 before it goes in multiples of 5.
了解。
Hey! Oh wait, there's gameplay. Okay, so who's on board right now? Well, first of all, who has Helen set to support? 2K has Helen. Taters has Helen with dress.
予定地点に到着。
Okay, so we got Helen. We might as well use... Okay, so Swami needs help, so we're gonna add Swami. I guess let's use doll community dolls. Who's in the doll community? My Ulrid is in the doll community. And so is Lotta. My wife is also there. Because I don't get to show off Lotta very much, and not everyone has her because she was limited to the very first month of the game. Let's show her off. So let's do this. Something like that. There we go. Very cool. Hey, 2K, welcome in. Alright. First, congratulations on being first. After this level, we're gonna take a Bezos break. My Bezos breaks are all over the freaking place because I forgot to do it at the start of stream. But it's fine. The it's fine cope will always be a cope. Wait, can we manage to kill them all in one turn? I'm so not used to seeing. Oh right, I gave her. Some of you may notice that some of their weapons look slightly different because I may have had a little bit of fun in the refitting room. Nice. And then Helen gets to go again. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. I mean both her regular dress and her fancy dress have nice ultimates, but this is neat. I like this. Okay. Sakamoto loves bagels. I mean, yeah. Wait, did he just shoot himself? Okay. A meticulously tended garden sits within a certain corner of the white zone. Poised, elegant girl in a white dress silently enters the garden, stomping behind Dandelion, who is currently pruning some flower stems at a leisurely pace. Oh. Wait. A poised, elegant girl in a white dress. We could, I mean, I like where this is going. I also like Dandelion. Jesus Christ.
4日前リビウにて 大きなコーラプス放射線の波が観測されました。
Who are you?
放射線量は過去のとある大事件に極めて近い数値です。
Oh, they know about it! They know about Nirvana!
フランクフルトの事件ね。
はい。不可解なのは放射線量は一瞬にして最大値に達した後、すぐに通常の数値に戻りました。この現象は複数の地域で同時に観測されました。計器類の故障という可能性は低いでしょう。
I like how abnormal her eyes are.
で、老人たちに調査を命じられたわけね。
はい。この件についての報告はまとめられていません。数値が乱れた原因、一部情報が錯綜している理由、調査が必要な事柄が多くあります。ですが、私の閲覧権限は限られています。
Are you a virus? Dandelion remains focused on her pruning, trimming away excess branches with her garden shears without turning her head.
フランクフルト事件のデータセンターの閲覧を許可してください。今回の件について一から情報を精査して調査活動に参加したと存じます。
Oh, right, she just explained why.
現実と妄想の境界線は曖昧なものよ。人間は真相を隠すためには手段を選ばない。
Dandelion trims off a final forked branch before setting down her shears. He turns to Helen.
用意された真相を見てくるといいわ。でも覚えておいて、彼らの与えた選択に
Hey yo,
必ずしも従う必
we're
要
doing
は
the
ない。
quantum realm?
肝に銘じます。ダンデライオン様。
Ellie bows slightly and then turns to leave the garden. Same moment, a vast flood of data surges into her core. Welcome in, core. She stands in silence as the torrent of information is rapidly deconstructed, categorized and reorganized within her level 2. Dandelion slowly turns around once Ellie's silhouette vanishes at the edge of the garden. Her gaze falls on the branches that she had trimmed earlier. Small, pure white flower blooms quietly on the branches, escape Dandelion's shears by sheer luck. Dandelion gracefully picks the small flower from the branches. She rolls its slender stem between her fingertips, twirling it leisurely before her eyes, as if she were savoring some kind of ludicrous art. Foreshadowing! A soft laugh ripples through the garden.
面白いことになったわね。無知な人は真相を探し求めることで不安を和らげようと。
You know, some foreshadowing is more subtle than others. Dandelion frees the pure white flower from her fingertips, allowing it to float down to the ground.
たとえその真相に意味がなくてもね。
The truth will set you free.
ご安心ください。危険は排除します。
She even swings it around in her victory pose. Okay, that works. Well, that's it for now. We're gonna take a baseless break and then continue after these interruptions. If you're subbed, thank you. If you're not subbed, don't watch the ads. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm gonna get more tea, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go gamble! That's later! Let's go! Not gambling yet. Kinda late, but I'm surprised I remember who Helly is and Ness doesn't, despite how often they were mentioned in past events. Listen, this is the first time I've seen Helly, okay? They were mentioned, but not shown. When Helly appeared on screen, she was described as an elegant lady in a white dress, and I'm like, okay, you have my attention.
Skill issue.
But now that I've seen her, she looks like a computer virus astronaut, and I'm all like, you know what? I'd like to get to know you a bit more. Let's go gambling! It didn't work. My ranting about Helly only summoned this Helly, and Space Invader, yo! I got to play a real, actual Space Invaders arcade cabinet. This was many years ago. And I actually set a high score on that thing.
I bet the first time you saw her you had a hell of a bad time.
Fucking hate you, man. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? During my failed gambling, you would do this to me. We live in a society where there are people in the world. Let's continue. Oh, double purple. Double purple. We get nugget. Let's fucking go. I kind of want to... Where did I put my nugget? Oh, it's way back there. I can't reach it. Not in time. Ah! I like this one. Probably more than I should. Oh, dang it. Hey, we got the normal one. Oh, dang it. Okay, so we got the normal shotgun. But let's continue the main story. I might go for a 3-hour stream today. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. But it's starting to look unlikely, especially since this is a huge 2-part event. I think I'm just gonna do 4 streams of this. You got 2 Nemesis pulls in a row and 3 with 5 or 6. It's time to show off Helen for me. I don't have her. Fine. This is what she'll look like when I get her. This is Helen in her regular outfit. You can see that the metal on her outfit is very malleable. And how do you have the dress for her? I don't. But we could show that off too. By going to the dress, we can... How do you look at the dress? Is it this button? Is it this button? Oh no, this is her ult. Is it this button? Oh. Okay, this will ask me to confirm. Okay, so I can preview the dress. Okay, so this is the dress. Very nice. Oh, it even has extras. You could do different arm thingies. Like the bear arms with gloves. I like that. I mean, this has its charm with the long gloves, but I like this one. What dress styles are available? There's pencil skirt like an OL, and then there's Chinese style. I mean, I like the original one the most. I mean, yeah, this one is nice. Still biased to tactical gear, yes. But legwear, there is this, there is boots, and then there's the traditional style here. I like this one. Nice. You can mix and match. Very cool. Let's zoom in. Do the zoom in. Ow. Well, that's not very nice. Well, okay then. She's mean. Let's do regular outfit. Okay. If there's boots, that must mean there's a backpack too. Oh, thanks, Dora. But yeah, this is the normal outfit. Pretty nice outfit, actually. Wait, what's this one-side cape? Understandable, have a great day. She does the thing. Okay. But yeah, this is Helen. We already did her gameplay demo. Wait. I need to look at... Oh, we already looked at this. Look at this. The bike. Oh, her ult is going fast on the bike. I like this. You know what? Because it's not fucking Cerulean Baker, because this one is lame, I'm gonna go. Season 2 closes in that long. Season 1 closes in this long. You know what? Wait, they each have their different premium currencies? Wow. That is retarded. I hate this. Fuck it. Let's go gambling, I guess, in the reason why this game sucks now. Yay, slot machine. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yay, I got great. I don't even know what that means. I got silver ball. Ooh. Oh shit, I got the bike skin for the gun. Okay. It's a bike-themed UMP 45. That's actually kind of cool with the carbon fiber. I like this. I actually like this. Nice. And coins. What the fuck are these? Oh, that's for an IOU vector for team-wide play. Oh, so that's. Oh, this is for special lore entries. Okay. And I got a bunch of gifts. Okay. Well, that was lame. How do I get out? I pet cat? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back into the story mode, because I'm 5%. How long is the story? Yeah, so my next 4 Girls Frontline streams are gonna be me doing the story. I don't think I'm up to streaming 3 hours today. So let's see how much we can do now. Bygone name. Lost memories never truly vanish, and the revered name in my heart becomes clearer and clearer. Welcome in, Talon. It's time for more gameplay. The acrid smell of smoke hangs heavy over the temporary base. Matilda despises this very scent, which can often came bundled with a conflict in the past. And for the doll community, this scent often signifies a great danger, which has already arrived before them. How to do? I was hoping you would miss that. Although they just managed to repel an assault from their enemy, there's not a shred of joy within the temporary base. Matilda frowns as she repairs Suomi's heavily damaged frame. Suomi asks her gingerly. The enemy had managed to surround Suomi in the battle prior. Although she did manage to break out of the encirclement with Dushevnaya's help, her frame still sustained severe damage. Matilda stands up and shakes her head at Suomi. She's playable now, by the way.
物資が残りわずかです。このままではあなたもドゥシェーブヌイさんも廃品になりますよ。
外周の防衛線を突破されたら、お姉様と皆さんが隠れてる発電所を守りきれません。敵は何か探しているように動き回っています。ここで引いたら発電所の位置が知られる恐れがあります。みんなコミュニティの未来のために頑張ってるんです。私たちだって。
It'll all be for nothing if we die, though.
私とデュセーブヌイさんの迂回戦術とバチルダさんの作った装置があればまだなんとか。勇者たる者、命を賭して国を守ってみせよう。
I forgot that she speaks all fucking.
賢明な判断とは言えませんね。攻撃を受けてから数日経っています。敵がその気なら私たちがいくらここで踏ん張っても無駄です。それにあなたの素体ももう限界。潮時です。
せめてもう少し。
Nope, we can't hold.
みんな私たちの帰りを待っているんです。
Gomi looks to Mathilda with an expression bordering on pleading.
指揮官に応援を要請しました。増援部隊さえ来ればきっと敵を撃退できます。
Mathilda's frown deepens when she hears the origin of Suomi's reinforcements.
本当に来るんですか?
Her distrust is palpable.
今の私たちを助けたところで面倒ごとに巻き込まれるだけです。
Not if I adopt you.
賞金ハンターがメリットもないのにそんな要請に応えるわけがありません。
Bruh, I mean, objectively she's got a point, but it's okay to be wrong, lady.
いいえ、指揮官なら必ず来てくれます。
Ah, sheep out. Suomi's serious rebuttal makes Bathilda fall silent for a moment.
あなたが信頼していても私が警戒しない理由にはなりません。これ以上の不確定要素はごめんです。
バチルダさんの心配もわかります。けれど一度でも指揮官に会えば結論は変わると思います。それにもうみんな限界です。この拠点を守るにはもはや指揮官に頼るしかありません。
Well, dang, I guess it's time to blow shit up. The shrill crack of gunfire and artillery shatters the peace before Suomi can finish.
戦力の薄さを見抜かれたようですね。じきに総攻撃を仕掛けてくるでしょう。
思ったより早い。包囲される前に何とかしないと。塔に登り、我が裁きを下してみせよう。
You mean just snipe them from above?
はい、私は狙撃を援護します。
無茶だ。今は拠点の遮蔽物を利用して反撃しながら後退するべきです。
でも指揮官はすぐに来るって。本当に少しの猶予もないんですか？ずっと後退し続けたら。
分かってます。けれど。
Oh. Zelda grits her teeth, conflicted. Hold the line and wait for the commander, who Suomi trusts, or abandon the position, break out of encirclement, and retreat. Just as Bathilda's about to make the decision. A new yet familiar signal source slices through the battlefield like a peerless blade, carving through the raging inferno that was poised to swallow them. Bathilda's brow unfurrows somewhat when she finally recognizes the icon of the new signal source. Beside her stands Suomi, whose face is already lit up by a radiant smile stemming from the heart. Yay! We're here! We win! Okay. Well, time to stun on these hoes. Oh shit. That worked. Bishop Naya, this is great! It's the commander's backup! I always believed the commander would help us! Yay! Reorganize and regroup. We need to hold out a little longer. The hero will turn the tides has arrived. That's me. Okay, let's keep it canonically accurate. Let's have... Where is she? We got Dushevnaya and Bathilda. Where is Dushevnaya? Did I pass her already? She's ice themed. I remember hitting her out. There she is. And Bathilda. Alright, we have the accurate squad. It's all a bunch of support and healers with no main DPS. It's fine. No wonder you couldn't hold. I mean, support and healer is good for hold, I guess. I have this big bag of trail mix right here. Yes, random subject change. And when I was younger, I was the motherfucker that would cherry pick the trail mix. I would just go through and pick out the M&Ms first. I was that kid. And then the cashews, then the almonds, then whatever else was there, and just leave the raisins behind. Which is funny because I actually like raisins. But now that I am way too old, TM, I just grab a handful and stuff it in my mouth, and it turns out that's how it was intended to be consumed. The trail mix, you just mix it. If anything, it is an organized chaos of flavors, unlike my disorganized chaos of flavors with that fucking rice, chicken, and sun-dried tomato. I should have added some hot sauce or something to that. Ooh! Oh yeah, hot sauce would have made that so much... I don't want to say better, but it would have definitely changed the flavor for sure. More palatable? I mean, I ate the whole thing. I was hungry. I've been talking to a VTuber friend lately, and oh wait, we have a Suomi and Dushevnaya up there already. I think it's funny that they allow Dushevnaya and Suomi, as well as Dushevnaya and Suomi on the same map. It's like we're seeing double. But she likes to cook, and I eat MREs. The duality of man. Man being mankind, not that she's a man. But if she was a man, cool. Okay. Did we win? Were that the last two enemies? Yes, it was. Very cool. As the final Mengi security drone plummets to the ground as a pile of burning scrap, Sully practically bursts out from the temporary base, frantically waving as she leads her companions to board the Black Hawk helicopter fetching them. Is it Giddy? I know she likes to cook. Funnily enough, I don't really talk to Giddy that much. I could. The time zone difference would make it really tricky, but it's not Giddy. I know her and I are on really good terms, though. Like, I could just talk to her and she'd be fine with it. The Black Hawk touches down smoothly on the Elmo's helipad, its downwash accompanied by a mighty roar. When the door slides open, Somi sees the commander, I hardly know her, waiting for her in the helicopter's outwash. Sitting next to him is Mei Ling, toolbox in hand, a hint of anxiety on her face. She sounds defeated.
スオミの頼みとあらばどこにいても駆けつけるさ。
Nice! Mei Ling hurries over with a toolbox as the conversation proceeds. Two girls, reunited after a long separation, hold each other in a tight embrace, but only for a moment. Mei Ling grabs her tools the moment they release the hug, immediately beginning to examine Suomi's frame. Mei Ling examines Suomi. A doll dressed in a mechanic suit appears from behind her and walks up to me.
ありがとうございます。あなたたちがいなければ、今頃あのエリアを放棄して、スオミも今以上のダメージを負っている。
気にするな。スオミは君たちが信じてくれたおかげだ。
The doll, whose name I do not know, gives me a curt nod. Seeing that, Suomi steps in to introduce her to me.
指揮官、こちらはバチルダさん。人形コミュニティの凄腕メカニックなんですよ。ここ最近、ずっと全員の素体を直してくれていたんです。
民生用人形の私にできることなんて。
Not until we give you a machine gun!
そんなことはない。ここまで持ちこたえられたのは君たち一人一人が頑張ったからだ。状況は君たちの通信を聞いて理解した。重大な損失はないか？
Oh no, they lost Lana.
すぐに防御体制を整えたので、みんな多少ダメージを受けましたが、誰も犠牲になっていません。
Zero fatalities. That's what we call the Fire Emblem strat. Why not? Looks like we managed to help them before they sustained any losses.
でも変だな。なぜ君たちがマグニセキュリティに狙われているんだ？
マグニセキュリティ？私たちを襲った部隊のことですか？
ああ、手強い傭兵集団だ。前に戦ったことがある。雇い主は強力な存在だ。目的もなくイエローエリアに現れるとは思えない。これまでの経緯を教えてくれるか？
最初にあの人たちを見たのは数日前、コミュニティの拠点の近くでした。何かを探していたようで、あらゆるものをなぎ倒しながら荒野を進んでいました。
They're like the Varjagers with extra steps.
お姉様も最初は死者を送って接触を試みましたが、相手は逆に攻撃を仕掛けてきました。結局、彼らの目的は分からずじまいで。
連中の手口、まるでこの地域一帯を一掃するつもりのようでしたね。
お姉様はコミュニティの存在を隠すためにみんなを連れて発電所に行きました。
この辺は環境が劣悪でずっと人気がなかった。スオミが座標を送らなければここに誰かが来るなんて思いもしなかっただろう。一体何が目的でこんな不毛の地まで。
They're looking for Fatuja!
わかりません。狙いが発電所じゃないのを願うばかりです。発電所？スオミさんが前に言ったはい、私たちはそこで。
Mathilda gives Suomi a tug, shaking her head. To that, Suomi beams her a soft smile.
大丈夫ですよ、バチルダさん。メイリンさんも指揮官も信頼できますから。発電所の周囲はまだ少ししか探索できていませんが、リッタラさんによれば農作物の栽培実験を行っていたようです。実験は失敗に終わって人間のスタッフは全員いなくなって、あの人形だけが残りました。
The only doll that you know of. There's another one thanks to part 2 of the event. An experimental farm? That does sound suspicious. If that is indeed related to the plants in the lab, I can understand why Magni Security would have their eye on it.
スオミ、発電所の地下にパラデウスと関係のあるものはなかったか？
でもパラデウスは確か指揮官が10年前に。
ああ、そのはずだが、少し前に奴らの痕跡が見つかった。
Paradius is still alive.
今も
They're like blackberry bushes. You can uproot them and they'll still find ways to grow back. Ask me how I fucking know!
そんな。
She's dead.
それじゃ指揮官はこの発電所が怪しいと思っているんですか？そうですね。少なくとも前回の探索ではパラデウスと関係ありそうなものは何も。それにこの辺に人間はめったに来ません。本当にパラデウスの拠点があったとしても、もう長い間放棄されてるんだと思います。
そうか。
I think back to the time I visited Lumi's research base. Crops were not exactly in abundance there. Maybe it really is a coincidence. Sudden comms ringtone interrupts my train of thought.
お姉様からです。
Ulrid!
そうみ、お前のメッセージを受信した。無事か？
はい、指揮官が駆けつけてくれたおかげで敵を撃退できました。今はエルモ号にいます。
そうか。よかった。
Caller pauses for a moment right before we hear a flurry of discordant noises, mixed with some muffled murmuring.
人形コミュニティの代表として。
She's always like this.
お姉様？
よし、そうみ、その指揮官につなげてくれ。
Lomi nods and passes the terminal to me. A distinctive dashing doll appears on the screen before me.
いや、指揮官。
I think I already married you. No need to be so formal.
私が人形コミュニティのリーダーのウルリドだ。
どうも。
We finally
君
meet.
がスオミの言うお姉様だな。スオミがよく君の話をしていたよ。
そうか。私にはよくあなたのことを話していたぞ、指揮官。
The doll on the other side of the comm scratches her head as she laughs nervously, but quickly withdraws her hands and stands up straight, as if she just realized something.
本題に入ろう。以前スオミはあなたから援助を受けて貴重な物資をコミュニティに持ち帰ってくれた。今回あなたに助けを求めようと思ったのも彼女だ。私たちは外部とのつながりを持っていない。正直に言うとそちらからの増援は期待していなかった。だが今さっきあなたは敵を退けてくれた。
Lady, those guys were level 16. They weren't formidable at all.
コミュニティを代表して心より感謝する。
The doll bows slightly onto the screen, flashing a grin so broad it was borderline theatrical.
気にしないでくれ。スオミは私たちの仲間でもある。助けるのは当然だ。
当然か。
The laughing doll pauses and looks at me with an expression more hesitant than before. Is it just me, or does she seem kind of nervous?
何か？コミュニティについての相談なら乗るが。
え？あ、そんなに顔に出てたか。
The doll pulls her hair nervously, seeing that Somi steps in to offer her some reassurance.
安心してください、お姉様。指揮官はいい人です。何でも言ってください。
This exchange reminds me of a long time ago. Hanging out with my best friend from high school. Casual reminder that I am an extremely shy, introverted person that does not do well in groups. But he reassured me that the people hanging out in the group were good people, and it was fine. And it's like, you know, that can go a long way with someone you trust.
そうか。わかった。なら包み隠さず話そう。連日の戦闘で皆組対を痛めている。もともと資源に悩んでいたのだが、このままではコミュニティ モ号の修理用部品を譲ってもらえないだろうか。
私たちにはどうしても必要なんです。お願いします、指揮官。
Suomi, still under repair and maintenance, looks up at me. Mei Ling regards Suomi's damaged frame, then shakes her head with heartache plastered across her face.
部品だけじゃ足りませんよね。スオミさん以外の方も大きなダメージを負っています。よければ私が修理を。
前に賞金ハンターを信用してひどい目に遭いました。
Bruh. A wary voice cuts through the air. Bathilda steps before Mei Ling, blocking her from the other dolls behind her. In fact, she seems intent on pulling Suomi back to her side.
メイリーさんの技術は確かです。私たちを傷つけたりしません。私が保証します。だから信じてください。
Bathilda falls silent. She looks over her battered companions behind her, then snaps her head back at Mei Ling. Finally, she clenches her fist before giving Mei Ling a deep bow.
こんな状況です。選択の余地がないことも、私一人で全員を治すことができないのも、どれだけ大変なのかも理解しています。だから
That takes a lot of strength for someone like that to say.
あなたを信用します。
This unexpected gesture startles Mei Ling. She waves her hands in a flurry as a bashful smile spreads across her face. I love Mei Ling, holy shit.
全力を尽くします。
何かあったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。可能な限り力になる。
本当か？片付けない。
I mean, I already married you a while ago, it's fine. The doll nods at me. Finally, she seems to relax, producing a bright smile that feels much more natural than before.
私たちは受けた恩を忘れない。いつか必ず返す。
With that, Ol returns to Suomi again.
ソミ、調整が済んだら、バチルドとルシェーブヌイと一緒に物資を持ち帰って、他の人形たちの修理に当たってくれ。
はい、わかりました。
The call ends. Suomi seems to have finally remembered something because she points out a familiar-looking doll that stands behind.
そうだ、指揮官。デュセーブヌイ、KSVK もここにいるんですよ。覚えていますか？
Yes. Yushivnaya has remained silent throughout the earlier discussion, but once she hears Suomi mentioning her, she strikes a pose as though she just saw a hero descend from the heavens. The JoJo pose.
天より落ち、精神のごとくであったな。英雄よ、汝の名は？
ドゥシェーブヌイ。
Cautiously call her name. Yushivnaya looks at me, stunned. Tears slowly begin to well up in her eyes. Her body starts to tremble ever so slightly.
暖かくて懐かしい。汝が指揮官なのか？しかし我の記憶は儚きもやのようだ。
Oh, right. This is before I did her lore, so this is like before I married all of them and know their backstories and lore, so she still doesn't have her memories. The timeline's all funky wonky in my head. No! Yushivnaya hammers her head with her fist in despondence. Sumi rushes over to hold her in reassurance.
すみません。前に話したと思うんですが、デュシェーブヌイさんは
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey? Somebody get her a doctor.
でも私たちにはメンタルを治す物資も技術も。
We couldn't fix her.
ああ、その話を聞いてからずっと何とかしたいと思っていた。メイリン、直せそうか？
Melon, can you fix her?
メンタルの修復は私の専門じゃないですね。でも今はまずエルモ号の設備でダメージチェックをしましょう。英雄の歩みは止まらぬ。
I love the way she speaks. It's so out of place, but it's...
頼んだぞ、癒して殿。
Nice. Yushivnaya sits quietly opposite Mei Ling as the former undergoes an examination. Strange thing is, her gaze does not rest on the instruments before her nor the busy Mei Ling. Instead, her eyes have been fixed on me throughout the entire process. She does have nice eyes.
落ち着かないな。
I will say, she has changed. I think changing from Girls Frontline 1 to Girls Frontline 2, KSVK has changed the most.
デュシェーブヌイさん、指揮官に集中してるせいか全然緊張してませんね。
Beep, 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 beep. The instruments before Mei Ling beeped to signal a completed examination. I tried to ignore Dushivnaya's gaze and look toward Mei Ling.
指揮官、デュシェーブヌイさんのセカンダリレベルにデータを抹消された功績があります。しかも動作中の異常なコードがいくつも。そのうち一つはメンタルの稼働に悪影響を及ぼしています。
Wow, they sabotaged her.
そのコードを停止させてみます。
Dushivnaya suddenly begins to emit a system announcement in an emotionless tone, just as Mei Ling was starting to carry out her actions.
データ抹消開始。座標を特定。
Oh.
このコード生きているんですか？一つのコードを止めようとしたら別のコードが勝手に。そんなまだロジックの解析ができてないのに。
They outfitted her mental with a fucking self-destruct kill switch?
人形コミュニティではデュシェーブヌイさんのバックアップを取っていません。メンタルログを消されたら大変です。
物理的に止めてください。
間に合いません。さっきの一瞬でコードが実行されました。
Shit.
誰かがセカンダリレベルにトラッキングコードを埋め込んだんです。メンタルの整理と同時にデュシェーブヌイさんの座標がアップロードされます。
So she's a walking GPS.
今ま
Okay.
でメンタルを整理してなかったのはこのギミックが作動するのを防止するためなんですね。指揮官、念のために今すぐエルモ号を移動させてください。見慣れたコードね。
It was Dandelion? Bruh, why Dandelion? Dandelion's voice comes from the diner gate beside me, her tone reminiscent of someone recalling an interesting event.
大丈夫よメイリン。あなたの対応は間違っていない。メンタル整理が開始した瞬間、この子の座標は権限所属先に知られてしまう。メンタルバックアップも長い間取っていないよね。このコードは人形の回収によく使われている最も基本的な座標送信コードよ。グリフィンっぽいやり方ね。グリフィンっぽい？前時代的ということよ。
Shallow and pedantic? Okay.
ではどうしてデュシェーブヌイさんだけそんなコードが？ええ、多くの人形が外部の組織に移籍したわね。でもそれは人形たちの中にあるデータ
Oh, right, because they had military data.
いつでも回収できるように念のために一部人形にこのコードが追加された。ルシェーブヌイはその一人というわけね。この10年の間に何が起こったんですか？
Wait, is that what's gonna summon
ルシェーブ
Helen?
ヌイさんは再会した時から何も覚えていない様子でした。どうしてイエローエリアにいたのか、どうしてグリフィンを離れたのか。とにかく今はメンタルバックアップが優先です。対策は後で考えましょう。それならもう目処は立ってるわ。
You can see the future. Dandelion pauses as if finding amusement and interest in what she just discovered.
座標の送信先を特定できたわ。送信先はマグニセキュリティ。
Oh, we are fucked.
それって私たちを攻撃した部隊では？
Dushivnaya's eyes widen at this revelation.
我のせいで皆が。
Oh no!
そんな偶然ですよね。デュシェーブヌイさんがコミュニティに入ってからかなり時間が経ってます。彼女が狙いなら。
Nice try! I was already absorbed in the story. I was locked in!
我の過去と関係してるやもしれぬ。
It really only works the very first time, but the more you use it, the more I'm gonna be expecting it. Dushivnaya curls up into a ball, somewhat dejected.
記憶をなくしたのもマグニセキュリティの仕業やも。
Uh-oh, the anxiety's flowing.
もしかしたら我はマグニセキュリ
It's
ティ
loud
の割り
posting.
でコミュニティに逃げ込んだばかりに皆を危険に巻き込んで。
Uh-oh.
そんな妄想許しません。あなたの素体を直したロザリンの努力を無駄にする気ですか？
それに座標が送信されたのはついさっきのこと。マグニが襲ってきたのは数日前です。
なら誰が我の座標を。
It's me! And before it's Kruger.
それがまた面白いことになってるのよ。
Dandelion pauses for dramatic effect.
最初の送信先を中継地点に、今度はホワイトエリアの座標に情報が送信されたわ。誰だと思う？
財団だな。
ええ、マグニセキュリティが狙ってるとしたら、そんな回りくどいことしないわ。
Well,
つまりこの子を狙ってるのは背後にいるホワイトエリアの勢力よ。
well,
まさか財団の手がグリフィンにまで伸びていたとは。
時代が違うのよ。かつてのグリフィンは確かに大きかった。で、規則上は他の PMC 同様、非軍事勢力管理局の管轄下にあるんだから。
何はともあれ、その線で調査を進めよう。ドゥシェーブヌイの背負う真相。
I didn't realize we were doing Dushevnaya event part 2.
ならまずは指揮官の元上司に話を聞いてみようかしら。
Who could that old friend be? Oh boy.
覚えているでしょ？新生グリフィンの代表の。
待て、まだヘリアンさんに連絡するな。
Wait! Helen? We love old women! What the fuck?
今の状態では迷惑をかけるだけだ。
あらそう？だとしたら優しいサンジ殿に声をかけるしかないわね。リバから彼女の暗号化チャンネルを教えてもらってるし。
Isn't Kalina also compromised? Oh. Dandelion definitely connects to the specially encrypted comms channel before I can stop her.
待て。
An instinctive frown forms upon my face as I suppress my discontent, troubled by Kalina's circumstances.
あまりにも無鉄砲だぞ、ダンデライオン。
あらごめんなさい、今切る。
Leva's calm voice streams through the comms channel the next moment, accompanied by the faint hum of the interference. Dandelion feigns ignorance. I stare at her speechless and rub my throbbing temples.
からかうのはよしてくれ。カリンは大丈夫か？
危険分子さんと連絡を取ったせいで、我らがサンジは現在取り調べを受けてる最中よ。
She had contact with a... Oh boy, I wonder who that could be! Certified Garfield signpost moment.
非軍事勢力管理局の通信記録も資料も全部押収されちゃって。でも心配しないで、こういうの初めてじゃないし。一応管理局の記録では、あなたはパラデウスと財団のつながりを暴く証拠を提出した。熱心な賞金ハンターのままよ。
Ashidate Bounty Hunter, nice.
ロレンのお偉いさんがどう思うかは知らないけど。
That sign won't stop me because I can't read. This guy.
私の責任。
It's the Garfield meme, where there is a no Garfields allowed sign, and he's just like, huh, I wonder who that's for. I told you not to touch! The totes? Who translates this shit? Let a spirited voice joins the call.
指揮官に罪をかぶせるなんて絶対させない。指揮官は心配しなくても大丈夫。カリンネーも行動は制限されてるけど、身の安全は保証されているから。私とリバネーも足がつかないよう離脱したし。そういうこと。何か私たちにやってほしいことがあるんでしょ？
ああ、確かにやってほしいことがある。イエローエリアでドゥシェーブヌイ KSVK と出会った。本来なら今もグリフィンにいるはずだ。だがなぜかイエローエリアに遺棄されていて、メンタルログもほぼロストしている。彼女の記録を調べてくれないか？
指揮官も知ってると思うけど。
The answer is no.
フランクフルト事件であなたが行方不明になってすぐ、グリフィンは組織再編された。当時カリンは可能な限りの職員を連れて管理局に入ろうとした。でも複雑な情勢を前にカリン自 言われたことに従うか独立するかの選択肢しかなかった。そうだった。あの時指揮官が戦死したって言われた。
I mean, that ain't completely wrong.
カリン姉とリパ姉に指揮官は絶対に無事だって言われなかったら
Terribly upset for a long time.
すまない。
とにかくあなたの戦士とグリフィンの組織再編によって人形たちの保有するデータはジリジリになった。私の知るところではグリフィンは念のためにクラウドのメンタルログを全て消したそうよ。当時の生データを見つけるのはほぼ不可能ね。
Well, dang. It's lost media.
管理局でも無理なのか？
管理局で役に立ちそうな情報はないわ。ヘリアンに当たってみてもいいけど、私ならヘリアンに迷惑をかける心配もないしね。
She can read minds.
ありがとう。ドゥシェーブヌイとマグニセキュリティの情報があったら教えてくれ。
了解。でもここは内部の手を借りた方がいいわね。カリンから聞いたと思うけど、ニキータは今もマグニセキュリティに在籍。
Oh yeah, we still have... Wait a minute. Is Magni Security just filled with a bunch of Bubineshkas? Is that their affiliation? It's like, if it is a square, then it is a rectangle. If it is a Bubineshka, then it is a Magni Security. Is that what this event is trying to tell me?
彼女に頼るのも手よ。大丈夫。絶対に足がつかない暗号化チャンネルを用意するから。
Bubineshka where? You're kinda looking at her.
わかった。マグニがドゥシェーブヌイのメンタルログを保有していないかニキータに調べさせよう。
Ushivnaya, who'd been quietly listening throughout the discussion, joins the conversation.
それから TP12 我の魂の奥底に刻まれた名だ。
Well, there she is. Now we know why it is the Helen event.
DP12?
A name that slipped up from Ushivnaya's lips plunges the room into a brief silence.
確か彼女もグリフィンにいた人形ね。思い出した。でもずっと連絡取ってないし、話も聞かないな。グリフィンが再編された後、どこに行ったんだろう。
Ushivnaya simply shakes her head helplessly.
その答えを我は知らぬ。
Bruh.
謎は深まるばかりだな。
DP12 のことも一緒に調べる。
Yay, we get friends on the inside.
チャンネルが用意できたらすぐに知らせるわ、指揮官。
Yeah!
なんてことない勝利だが、
And there she is.
理由にはちょうどいいだろ。
Nice. Okay. So up next is a story node, but also up next I need to go gambling because we didn't gamble hard enough. Let's see if we can get Helen before she even appears in the story. By going gambling! Didn't work. Apparently there's fake outs in this game. The game makes you think that you didn't get it when you actually got it. That happened once on stream before. But we got Bunny. Happy Easter. It was revealed to me that SakuraCon weekend is always Easter weekend. So whenever I take time off to go to the convention, I can just say, oh yeah, it's for Easter. Which is definitely a lie. Make no mistake. Can we get 2 purple, please? No? I hate this game. Okay. This is what happens when you gamble. The gambling is real. I got time for one more. One more. We can do one more. And then we'll see how much of this we can do. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Here we go. Phantom Construct. At times, the truth is not important. Only answer that you seek. You asked for 2 purple, you got 2 purple! Great. Bro, I'm going down to a convention. We're requesting SC Friday off. I don't specify which kind. I don't specify at all. I am under no obligation to explain why I'm taking time off, unless said time off is under a special occasion, for example, jury duty, in which then that doesn't count against my vacation time, and I still get reimbursed for it, because that is freaking government mandated time off. Like, yeah. Much like falling stone ripples into a lake, the repercussions from the explosion continue to reverberate throughout the White Zone to this day. Various major factions endeavor to uncover the truth behind the incident amidst a peculiar sense of discord. Investigations of intel pertaining to the radiation in the conglomerate's lab personnel are performed one by one in quick succession. An odd sense of tension now looms over the once bustling White Zone streets. A variety of vehicles and equipment from various organizations zip through the streets on the daily, while radiation checks grow frequent and stringent. Ew, gay? Why is everything gay with you? At this point, you're just projecting, man. It's 2026. It's okay to be gay. This isn't like many years ago where being called gay is a death sentence, or even many years ago before that, being called gay was a literal death sentence. An invisible panic spreads through the top dogs of the White Zone, a phenomenon more suffocating and untreatable than any kind of radioactive dust. Bruh, Macho Cat does the point emote, knowing full well that whenever you point a finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. That makes you triple gay. Very cool. Meanwhile, the top floor offices of Tlazo Incorporated, a subsidiary under boil like a volcano about to erupt. Bro, just turn on the AC. Come on and smack. And welcome to the Jack. To me, that emote always reminds me of Goatsy. Now you can't unsee it. Well, Lamau, just do the Disney point. Oh, you mean the open hand point where it's like the unveiling? This bad boy can fit so many memes in it or some shit like that. Barry Field slams a stack of files onto the table. She leaves her desk, pacing back and forth upon the luxuriously expensive carpet beneath her feet. There's no trace of the elegance and grace that she once showed. Alright, predictions on Barry Field. I'm thinking brown hair, monstrous booba, formal dress. Do we get a CG? A smiling woman stands before her in stark contrast, watching the fury build up within Barry Field with an utterly unfazed expression. Oh, it's Cocoon. Cocoon bows slightly. Her voice is as smooth as silk, yet no trace of respect can be found within. Why is she always the designated bad guy at Juten? Oh, right, it's all because of Zimmerman. That is not who I was imagining. Okay, so the brown hair was now grayed. She has respectably large, and this is pretty formal. So I was actually right on the money. We like older women. Ew, grandma saggies! Tadadu, we found your wife! Barry Field stops in her tracks abruptly. The volcano, poised to erupt, finally reaches the point of no return. Her pent-up fury has found a target to lay waste to. We found the pent-up old woman! Bruh.
各方面からの注目が集まっているゆえ、調査に時間を要しております。
Cocoon's tone remains apathetically calm in the face of the erupting volcano. Still speaking in a perfectly proper manner, she provides no stray strands for any opponents to grasp. Hey yo, she has denied us the next strand-type game.
それに予想外の情報が出たことによって、さらに難航するものと思われます。
Well,
難航ですって？
Bruh. Barry Field's voice sharpens with anger. Cheeto Egg is dead. I killed her like 4 times, dude. Request to find Cheeto Egg? She's dead. See, she knows. Only 4? Times 10. A sneer appears on Barry Field's face as she laughs escapes her lips. Her eyes flash with malevolent ruthlessness. At least 69 times. Nice! Core personnel, core mentioned. Cocoon reassures Barry Field with her words, yet her eyes are without any trace of warmth.
まだ何も決まっておりません。私どもの方ですでに容疑者を特定して追跡を開始しております。情報処理に関してセシュト&ファルベンで私の右に出る者はいません。
Cocoon slowly takes one step forward, taking herself closer to Barry Field. Her voice deepens.
チルロビグの実験室は確かに御社の名義下にありますが、ツィマーマン様の命とあらばいかようにもなります。見方によってはあなたは飛び火を受けただけの不幸な出資者です。
Lamau sponsor.
ロレンはそんなにバカじゃない。
It is clear that Barry Field does not believe what Cocoon just said. Having dealt with the URNC for a long time, she knew very well the capabilities and intelligence of the one who sat across from her from the chessboard. Hey yo, we're playing chess?
ホワイトエリアで実験施設を建造するには厳格な審査を受ける必要があるわ。私の名義下にある以上、知らぬ存ぜぬは通らない。
審査後に何が起きてもおかしくないでしょ。
The corners of Cocoon's mouth curl into a smile, seemingly portraying her satisfaction at the state of the current conversation. Hey yo, forging documents? She ignores Barry Field's furious gaze and walks up to her desk at a leisurely pace, then casually tidies up the messy pile of documents on the desk.
あなたの感知しないところで悪巧みをする犯罪者がいたら、トラソーの名義下にある実験施設はチルロビグのものだけではないはずです。
Cocoon takes out two documents from the organized materials and passes them to Barry Field.
パラデウスに全部押し付けられる算段はあるの？
I mean, it was Paradius' fault.
ええ、これもツィマーマン様のご意向です。
Oh, you can't tell me Mr. Zimmerman's on our side. Ain't no way.
あなたはただ具体的な敵を提示するだけで良いのです。
Barry Field understood what Cocoon meant. She stares at her, alert rising in her mind to mentally guard herself against this ruthless third-gen doll. I knew Cocoon was third-gen. In the end, she relents. Barry Field accepts the two documents from Cocoon, which bear information about Paradius and the unknown URNC fugitive.
ロレンに指名手配されてる賞金ハン
It's me.
可能な限り前処いたします。
She knows who we are.
その前にチルロビグの実験室に関する情報の
Information on Parodius. No, information on me, Dios. Barry Field falls silent. A parody of Gradian? She feels as if she were but a mere insect that stepped into a spiderweb, meticulously woven by the third-gen doll standing before her. Feeling the hesitation within her prey, Cocoon reminds Barry Field again in a soft
ロ
voice.
レンの客人が訪れる前
Bruh, you drive a hard bargain, lady.
時間は残されていません。
Sentence proves decisive. Even if a trap lies before her, Barry Field has no other option but to step into it. Lamau, force your hand.
わかった。そうしましょう。
You should play Parodius on stream. I didn't realize it was real. Link it to me.
実験室に残った証拠は全て隠滅させる。近くにある全ての施設もトラソンにつながるような手がかりを一切残してはならないわ。持ち出せる資料は持ち出して、そうじゃないものは廃棄。
Bruh, they're going full scorched earth.
それから使い勝手のいい捨て駒が必要ね。財団の第三世代人形
Bruh,
ブルースフィアがまだいるじゃない。マグ
we have to fight Blue Sphere again?
処理に当たらせてもいいか
Shit.
しら。今回の件、少しのミスも許されないわ。
We must obscure the truth for the sake of corporate shareholding.
その提案は難しいでしょう。
Cocoon shakes her head, rejecting Barry Field's request.
これまでのこともあってマグニセキュリティは第三世代人形の指揮下に入ることが否定的です。しかし戦力としてなら受け入れても良いとのことです。
やり方は任せるわ。余計な口を聞く人間が消えればそれ
Keep
で
it clean, bruh. Cocoon's smile grows gentle. Everything is going as planned. K-cock-oo-door-e, as the weebs would say.
ええ、適任者はすでに見つかっております。ご安心ください。
Meanwhile, in the server room, late at night, Most areas within Magni's security have already been locked and shut down. Only the server room hosting the core database continues to operate with a low, steady hum. Nikita silently slips past the security cameras under the cover of the night. She sneaks into the server room, stopping before an unremarkable maintenance terminal. She connects a tiny device into an access point, bypassing 2 layers of verification within the clearance she obtained. The screen comes to life, showering Nikita with an icy blue light as she focuses on finding the target archives of her mission. I am so glad that Nikita being left in Magni's security as like a spy and informant is actually being used again in the main story. It really irritates me when stories like leave a detail for continuity and then never use it again. Sadly, Parodius has no official playable method. It was only released on arcade cabinets and the Super Famicom, and it's not on the Switch. So what you're telling me is that I need to spend 5 to 6 figures on a limited arcade cabinet or get myself a Super Famicom with it. Understandable, have a great day. Nikita's voice, mixed with electrical interference, comes through the encrypted channel.
無理はするなよニキータ。無難なデータから始めてくれ。
公開されている情報では、彼女たちは2人とも
Fully decommissioned. Or emulator? I hardly know her! I look down at the archives that Nikita sent over. The records are indeed rather sparse in detail. Furrow my brow. The archived records are too sparse, too clean.
廃棄の原因はわかるか。できれば行動ログやその他記録も欲しい。
少々お待ちを。今権限を取得中で。
Ackerman!
見つけました。記録によれば DP12 はイエローエリアでの任務
Oh!
ブージャマに飲み込まれ回収不可
DP12 was eaten by a Boojum. Well, she's dead. That's unfortunate.
ブージャンか。KSVK は
KSVK は任務中に服従性に難ありと判断されメンタルの危険性も相まって
It don't add up.
たようです。
メンタルバックアップは
時間が経ちすぎています。KSVK と DP12 はグリフィンの解散とともに
You're looking for 10-year-old records.
今から当時のメンタルバックアップを見つけることは不可能でしょう。それに記録にもバックアップはすでに廃棄されていると書かれていました。
おかしい。マグニセキュリティが貴重なエリート人形を2人も廃棄するのか。
They are very valuable. Quite expensive.
しかも KSVK は使用不能になるほど破壊されてはいない。この記録には何か手が入っている。このままニキータに調査を続けさせるか。
As I am deep in thought, Nikita's voice cuts in, her tone subtly different.
待ってください、ボス。
Nikita lines up 2 files on the terminal screen. One file shows DP12's picture from Nikita's own neural records, an ID photograph of the familiar blue-haired doll. The other file is a maintenance log dug up by Nikita from the depths of the maintenance department database. Name written within is DP12, just like the first file, yet the photograph within shows a white-haired girl who is obviously Dushivnaya. Ah, did they mix it up?
私は確かにコロナホール計画のファイルで DP12 の名前を見ました。その時の素材
Project Coronal Hole. That could be anything.
しかし、この記録にある DP12 の素材とコロナホール計画で見た写真とは全然違います。話の途中で申し訳ないけど、指揮官、マグニセキュリティの信号がドゥシエブヌイにアクセスしようとしているわ。通信をつなげる？
Bruh.
ボス、私の権限ではこれ以上の情報は得られません。他に権限を持っている者に調べさせてくださ
That's
い。
because I can. You get double check the official Nintendo, Super Nintendo emulate. Nice.
何か分かったらすぐに連絡
You may need an actual Super Famicom for it, but it's fine.
頼んだ。
お役に立てて幸いです。
Turn to Dushivnaya after ending my call with Nikita. She's been feeling anxious ever since she learned that her coordinates are being used to track her down. I would too. Noticing my gaze, Dushivnaya lowers her head to avoid eye contact. The unknown caller's communication attempt puts Dushivnaya in a state of unease. She worries about what might happen if she connects to the call, but at the same time, she yearns for this opportunity to gather intel. Motion for Dandelion to connect the call to the Elmo's main screen. Better to pursue the truth head-on than to sit and dawdle, afraid of the unknown. Unfamiliar, digitally filtered female voice come through. She calls Dushivnaya by her ID directly.
DP12 情報処理試験でトップの成績を収め2064年にマグニセキュリティのグリフィン受け入れ人形の最初の候補に入った。
Oh my.
これほど時間が経っているのにまだあなたの痕跡が見つかるなんてずっとあなたのことが不思議だった。
うぬは
焦らないで。マグニセキュリティに戻ったら話す時間がたっぷりあるから。
I don't like this.
我に戻る理由はない。
理由？おかしなことを言うのね。理由なんて言い訳に過ぎない。その気になれば適当に作れるわ。
Bruh, she's playing mind games.
忘れているようだけど、あなたの権限を握っているのは今もマグニセキュリティよ。イエローエリアの誰かがあなたの素体を拾って直したとしても、権限が変更されていない限り、あなたはずっと
I guess we just have to marry her to change ownership. Understandable. Have a great day.
あなたは自分から戻ってくるか、無理やり連れ戻されるかの2択しかないの。
Bruh.
我は道を知らぬ。
回収チームを編成するわ。あなたは時間通り座標の場所へ来るだけでいい。がっかりさせないでね、DP12。
Wait, you're not DP12! Huh? I got it wrong! The caller cuts off communication from her end. Dushivnaya stands where she is in a daze, as if she had fallen into a chaotic old memory.
指揮官、あの声、なんだか懐かしい気がする。我は会いに行きたい。
A vacant expression takes over Dushivnaya's face. But at this point in time, I'm more concerned about what the caller called Dushivnaya than mastermind behind all this.
メイリン、ドゥシェブヌイの識別コードを確認してくれるか。相手は DP12 と言った。
そんな、ドゥシェーブヌさんの識別コードが DP12 になってます。
Wow! The DP12 was the Dushivnaya we met along the way.
誰かがマグニセキュリティとドゥシェーブヌイのデータを改ざんしたようね。もっとも改ざんしたのは一部だけの。
Dragon Punch? Dragon Points? That's the currency of Mother 3? It's a Mother 3 reference? I shift my gaze to the signal traces left on the screen, thinking back to the contents of the archives that Nikita had just briefed me on.
もしかしたら改ざんをした者はコロナホール計画を知らないのかもしれない。
Oh look, Parodius is only playable through emulation or in a large amount of money being an official cartridge in Super Famicom or an arcade cabinet for it. We can talk about this after stream, man.
だから計画関連の情報には手が加えられていない。
Oh hey, that's it. That's the stream. Let's go gambling one last time. Let's see if we can get her. Let me get more tickets using not premium currency, but Doritos. There we go. Let's throw more Doritos at it. I don't want to throw all my Doritos. I have exactly 777 left. Maybe that's a good omen. Maybe I'm about to get lucky. I did not get lucky. No luck. It's fine. I mean, 0.6% is not a good chance, honestly. It's not good. Aw, dang it. Oh, okay, that works. Aw, dang it. 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 We got 2 purples. 2 purples. That's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. We take those, I guess. That's fine. Wahoo! Yay! Dun, 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 dun. It's Sharky! Yay! I married her out of spite. I did ask for 2 purples. Yes, I did. And the monkey's paw said, I'll give you a break, and gave me 2 purples in the form of this. Well, that's it for today. I am out of gas. That's all I can do for now. We will definitely be continuing the main story tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow I might do a 3-hour stream. because it's Friday tomorrow and I have a lot more endurance on Fridays. I could even pop open a drink. I might do that. Nice metal pipe. Thanks, you too. Who's online? Let's see. Who's online? We got
Boy.
Boy. Why am I getting Boyd? Why am I Boyd? Why am I so Boyd? This is fine. Let's read Raz. Raz is online. Raid Rizaldia. It is no secret that Rizaldia is probably one of my favorite streamers currently, just in general. She is a joy to talk to and just watch, listen to, and interact with. Right now she's playing Monster Hunter Stories. So we're going from one story to another. So I hope you guys enjoy the Monster Hunter stories that she is providing. And I will continue the main story, or event story, tomorrow. Y'all know the schedule. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord because that's where I post all my schedules, news updates, memes, more memes, stupid rants, mixed in with memes, among other things. But yeah, that's it. Oyasu meme, as I say. And I'll catch you all tomorrow for even more Girls Frontline stuff. We will be probably using all of the Girls Frontline stream days to get this story done. This is a big boy event, but it's okay. I'm a big boy now, I guess. Why the fuck would I end stream on that? Oh my god. Why am I like this? I forgot to mute the microphone. It's fine.